Okay. So, we are in the city of Marvs, left-hand side, right there, pinging. Transfer the map over. Market town, lots of people. Different tiered levels of it all. I cannot remember the name. It was the den is at the very top, which is the old abandoned dragon roost.
Right.
Which is
Okay.
very hard to get into. What was it? You have Midtown, which is where most like 90% of the people are trade, and you have the I can't remember the name. The farm fields. Just the areas around the walled in Fortress City. And you guys are all in the Midtown right now. Finishing up some shopping for the day. You came here to the city to get your money from the bank, which you done, buy a bunch of stuff. Either you all were shopping together or it was like individual, just going out to do stuff. And I think you all were saying, "Oh, we'll all just do our individual adventures," which we're not going to do. I will
I think we
kill all of
joked
the party
about
members who
that.
do that. I will kill all the party members who do that. So it's the same tavern, just you guys can stay together. So you spend one day there, and the shopping's done, and you guys are done for the day. Next morning, arrives after you guys are used to sleeping either in wild nature or in El Dorado, which is not very comfortable. And these taverns don't even smell like goats or anything. You don't have to worry about monsters attacking you in the middle of the night or anything. And whether or not that makes it easier for you to sleep or harder for you to sleep is up to you. But morning comes either way. What's the God, life gets in the way. One second.
And you find the quote as life finds a way? Life finds a way.
Life finds a way to get in the way.
Life finds a way to get in the way.
It's just a little bit of Jurassic Park for you guys. Thanks.
No, sorry. I was saying life gets in the way. Something popped up. Okay. Anyways, morning comes, and some of you, I think I charged like 1 silver for the night. For each of you, I assume you're all just getting different individual rooms.
Yeah.
I mean, as morning comes, most of you don't sleep, but you're not allowed to just like lounge about in the lobby. You still need to like get a room.
If you want to meditate
I need to
privately.
sleep. I need to sleep, so I'll definitely be getting a room.
Yeah.
Madeline, she doesn't sleep, but she would still appreciate the comforts of laying in a soft bed and whatever else, because royalty or nobility.
I like dirt.
I like dirt.
Can sleep in the garden.
Yeah, you can sleep in the flower pots hanging by the window.
6 feet under.
Oh, under the window, thank you. Yeah, no, Seraph is like, yes, finally, holy fuck. Inside a house, inside civilization. Granted, it's not the civilization I'd like to be in right now, but it's good enough. No one's gonna find me, at least in this part.
With civilization
good
comes law.
You guys aren't broke. You guys have a pretty decent job. Pretty good pay.
Yeah, pretty good.
Not entirely on the legally up and up. If you're paying attention, but it pays really well. And right now things are good.
Are you saying that our employment is illegal?
Oh, right.
I would never be caught dead doing anything illegal.
So Hork, the debrief included some information, but the main one was don't talk to anyone about your adventures out there, about anything whatsoever, especially about the gold.
Brilliant. Great.
We can't brag about it, not talk about it. If anybody asks
Yeah.
where the gold came from, just say any of
gold?
the 4 nobles that you hang around with.
I mean, the rest of you guys can't say anything. I, however, was dead at the time, so that debrief does not apply to me.
I forged your signature. It was a scrawl anyway.
How are you in roll 20 right now? It didn't show you here. Okay, how is that? The gentleman who met you was a human noble, or well dressed at least, and he just sort of flagrantly used the Zone of Truth spell to question Sereth. So we're probably just gonna use that again at the end for the rebrief for you guys to get sent back out there.
Just a brief.
Yeah, brief, a rebrief.
Every brief.
But that's later. That's like 3 weeks down the line. You're good. This is the morning. All of you either wake up like normal people do, or you're done with your meditating and hear the city sort of come back to life. And you all head back downstairs to get some food. Right?
Yummy.
So you're all down at the same time. And now would be a good time to discuss what the plan is for the day.
Well, Lucira is doing a few weeks of training, isn't she?
Yeah, we agreed that we could do 3 weeks of training for the rune smithing now. Then I do 3 weeks like later on.
Yep. Okay. So, are we going to go through this like week by week, or are we going to be just like you give me a general vibe and we skip forward 3 weeks?
That is entirely up to the rest of the party.
Yeah, I was thinking it was gonna be like week to week, but
How often are we going to be back in this setting?
Once every few months, I think.
yeah, well, like twice a year.
Twice a year. All right. Yeah, I don't really mind what we do.
Well, I have.
If we,
Go on.
just gonna say, if we quickly like recap sort of 3 weeks, I don't think we're gonna do too much really, like role playing or anything all that much. So if we just kind of do like 3 weeks, and if there's something specific we want to do for that week, that's really the simplest way.
Well, I have 4 weeks worth of healing potions to make.
You can do that. You can do that at the
Come in
though.
True.
with it.
No, I want to make the
Hmm.
potions anyway.
Sorry,
I
dude.
would like to make inquiries with the criminal underworld within this setting, if possible.
Madeline has a contact she has to meet with. At
Okay.
some point.
So yeah, let's do this. Let's do this as what's the word? Abstract. Let's do this as a sort of abstract thing, and we'll go through. And then just because the nature of it, if I'm going to be spending half an hour on someone in particular doing their thing, it's just the nature of the journey here.
Yeah.
Okay. So Lucera is going to be spending 3 weeks, all 3 weeks, learning. What was it again that you were learning?
Rune smithing. Hello?
Sorry.
Yeah, we
Yep,
can hear you.
Rune
Right,
smithing.
that's-
Yep. Sorry,
Cool.
I was writing it down.
Yeah, Shannon, rune smithing.
Okay.
And if I've got that extra time, then she would start making inquiries about where she can get magic like spells, books, and things like that. But we've already established that was from the 2 places she can't really go to.
Yeah, one of
Or-
them. So we got the den up top would have all sorts of selections of library books, but you can't get in there without an invite. You have to know a noble who already has like residence up there.
Yep.
Sounds like a
And although
challenge.
she's probably been there, I don't imagine Lucille will have friends up there.
You might not have been there.
Sorry,
Unless-
I say that I meant like here as in the city.
Oh yeah. Nope, no. You are not from this
No,
nation.
she's a noble from Ryasensk.
Mm-hmm.
Raya, what the hell you say?
I mean, if you wanna do the hustle, if you wanna try to like, well, you're doing ring smithing in the daytime, but at
Yeah,
nighttime,
exactly.
you could
so
always
she'd make
try to
she'd make the
lose your way.
inquiries, but like, just I don't think at the moment she's like that fussed. She's busy learning runesmithing. Would it be the same for like magical knowledge in general, like magic items, or
You need to be more specific than that.
well, okay, can I study the crystal while I'm here?
Oh, the energy source.
Yes.
Yes. 1 second.
Cool.
Okay, so you, is there anything else that comes to mind for you, Lucille?
Runesmithing, studying that, and I don't know if it'd probably be a mix of the two, but try and study the blood runes, like the rune of transportation as well. But that's probably it, just those three.
Oh yeah, just a side note, Ryan, have you thought about the blood magic from the Grimhollow book?
Oh,
No, I have not.
Okay.
It has been very busy, and I forgot about that. I'm sorry.
no worries.
Okay. So ring smithing. Is it ring or rune?
Rune.
Okay.
It's attaching the magical runes to items. From
Okay, no
the Armorer's book.
Okay, sounds good. So, the runesmith, easy to find, something like that. I don't know how. Could you do me a favor and look up how much it would cost to learn a skill like that? I know there's plenty of information out there. Nice. This is another.
Yeah, I'll get on that. I know it's in
Okay,
Xanathars.
sounds good.
I've got somewhere.
Okay, and then Hork, is there anything that you want to be doing, even if it's vague or just fuck about? That is fine too. Or if you have specific ideas.
I'd like to try and make some form of inroads with any thieves guild or criminal element within this city. Yeah. Go to like a like-minded people's kind of.
For what? Just so you have some buddies.
Just I've got nothing else to do, so I may as well make some. You know, there might be a black market. It might be useful to have contacts within the city that we're sending our items from the was it frontier? You know, so like if I send someone back with something that's clearly going to be more valuable to criminals than it is to normal folk, it'd be good to know the people that I'm sending it to, or
Yeah,
people to
sure.
point them to. And also, we're criminals and they're criminals, and strength in numbers.
Are we criminals?
I mean, we are committing crimes.
Tax fraud.
Like, we're doing
Exact same as
something.
exact same as
they
mugging
may be
people.
white collar, right? But they're still crimes. Yeah, that's what I would like to do.
It's only crime if you get caught.
Okay,
So I'd
and
like to go to
Callie,
like the seediest bar possible, I guess.
I got you. I'm gonna just be asking people, and then we're gonna like process that and work through it.
No problem.
Callie, you are learning something. What are you learning again? Oh, is his internet?
I think he's just like fighting off Canadian invaders. I don't know. Well, there's a lull in the conversation. Is there such a thing as like potion making? Not potion making, poison making. Is that a skill?
Yes,
Is that
yes.
Herbalism or
It-
something like that?
It
Poisonous
is
kit?
almost all poisons. Almost all poison. Like you can get decent poisons from plants, and those are just sort of you go out and harvest and you make it, and it's simple. If you want powerful shit, it comes from monsters.
Right. How long are we here for?
3 weeks.
And it would take 3 weeks to learn a skill.
6
No.
weeks, but 3 weeks formal training and 3 weeks practice.
It's 10 weeks minus intelligence modifier.
10 weeks
Okay.
minus my intelligence modifier. That is 10 weeks.
Yeah, then it's 10 weeks work.
9
Fair.
weeks, baby.
I'll just buy it. I'm not going to make my own.
11 weeks.
Is there like with the monster harvesting stuff? I've got the book, and I know there's a knife that I need to pick up at some point. But is there like training for
do you-
that?
Do you have Hammond's book?
Yeah.
So if you go to, I think it's the bottom of that. It should have information on that. I think there is a skill.
Yes, there's proficiency for it and a kit. And it will be training in the exact same way.
How much? I don't have it to hand. How much is it like cost wise?
The kit or the training?
The training.
25 GP per week you need to learn it.
A week.
Hmm. Wait, so hold on. How long is it gonna take you to learn your stuff, Lucio?
So if we're doing only the formal training, it's 3 weeks. If it's including
No. I'm doing the formal and informal just so you guys can get some shit
cool,
done.
in that case, it's going to be a bit more for me.
Yeah, the proper value.
Okay, yeah, that's why I said it's the 75 for 3 weeks.
Okay. So Callie, what was it that you wanted to learn here while you were here again?
I didn't actually want to learn anything. See, I'm half tempted to try and approach someone about the fact I have one of these staves. At the same time, I was murdered, so that might not be the best idea.
But the one us.
Yeah, the staff does have connections to the university here.
Yeah. Fuck it. Let's risk it. I want to see if I can find out more about myself and the staff.
Sure, please.
So what would be the best way to do that? I don't suppose the staff itself counts as some kind of indication that I can make my way to university, is it?
You don't know.
Yeah. Fuck it. The university is in the upper section, isn't it?
So the
Yeah.
university is not in town. It is separated from town.
Okay.
You can see it. You can see it from the town or from the city because the city is like elevated up. It's like across the valley and down a bit.
Then I would like to travel there, please.
Sure thing. Hold on. I thought there was a skill you wanted to learn, Kelly.
Nope.
I misremember.
I'm already as skilled in everything I need to be skilled in.
Good.
I have absolutely nothing more to learn. I am the perfect undead dragonborn.
I am the perfect mushroom.
One second, I'm taking notes.
We'll give him back.
Okay. And then Madeline, what are you up to? This for 3 weeks.
One of the days in the first week, I'll be going to meet one of my contacts in this city because I have a contact in pretty much every major city.
Sounds good.
And I will be informing them about our expedition
Okay.
and the various locations we have come across.
You're handing over the map, the secret map you've been making.
I'm just kind of saying what resources we found in each section.
Ooh, breaking the contract.
Well, I don't specifically mention that we're taking gold. I'm just saying what resources and what location. That's all. And then I will ask what the next steps are, what my next mission or next task is.
Will message you privately about that because this is a spy conversation that you're having in the corner of a shadowy bar with a character with a cloak over their
Fucking knew I should have shadowed at least one of our goddamn
You know,
party.
like a little bit more upscale. I am a noble, and the people I'm dealing with are not like super shady, shitty people. They're quite noblish too. So mid-level kind of bar with the hood over our heads.
Yeah, they're quite novice, he said. So,
yeah.
let's see.
Rat, get out. Get out of there. Ugh. Sorry.
Allie is not having a good time.
I know, she's such a gremlin. You're a
No,
gremlin.
no, you called her a rat. Those are two different animals.
She is a rat gremlin. Gremlin rat.
Rockland.
Rat baby. A ratling.
No, that's a Warhammer character.
A ratlin is it actually?
A ratling? Yeah, it's like a little
No,
girl.
no, not rattling, rattling.
Rattling.
Oh, rattling? No, that's what bones do. I'm here all week. Spooky season.
Oh, it's October, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, and Sareth.
Hello.
Hi, Sareth. You have one day to do something, and then your boss is gonna have a phone call with you.
Uh-oh.
That sounds awful.
Yeah. I don't know what Syrup would do. Try and stay low, so follow whoever is, doing the least sus thing. So either probably Callie just making potions, just sat next to
I'm not
Callie
making.
doing
I'm
potion shit.
traveling to university. That's what I'm doing.
Oh shit, no. Nope, not going near there.
You can go learn
What's-
runesmithing with a dead woman. Undead woman.
Yeah, then she
Perfect.
maybe, but then she goes at night to go look at the university books or the library's books or something. And that's near places I don't want to go.
No, I won't be going there because
Oh.
I don't have permission to go there. But
In that case,
but also she's not aware that those are the only places to get magic books at the minute. So that's what she's just making inquiries about.
in that case, then Sarah could just follow Lucia around, being quiet, staying out of the way.
Okay, let me write that down real quick. Okay, Sareth, you have a follower watching you work.
Do I recognize them? Are they human? Are they
Um,
dragonborn?
so you were from this city. You were specifically from this
Mhm.
city. Are you noble?
Yes.
You've been to the den.
The den?
You've been to the den, the upper part of the city.
Yes.
The part that's very hard to get to, much less crowded, much nicer areas.
Yeah.
That's just important information for you to know.
Very good.
Okay. So we're gonna go through, and then we'll go with Sarah's patron. Okay, so Lucira, blacksmithing, runesmithing, easy to find a teacher here. There's lots of crafts here, especially the magical nature. There is a Durgar who is here, who specializes in runesmithing. It is sort of a dwarven-ish craft. And you just have to pay the money that we agreed upon earlier, the correct amount, to get the studying. If you want to, you also have to buy the tools.
Yeah,
So
I
you
already bought those.
Good. Okay, sounds good. So I can look into more into the specifics of that, but if you take 3 courses, this is for everyone who's learning stuff. Take 3 courses, spend the rest of the time practicing with stuff, and then we will call it good, and you will be decent enough to start working on stuff, right? That's easy to do. The studying the crystal energy source. So as you learn the runesmithing, it is a profession that focuses on utilizing those magical components to enhance armor, weapons, whatever. So you see examples of these crystal energy sources like you have, but they're much smaller. They're like thimble size at max, or sometimes they're even smaller. They're gems that are taken and infused with energies, either elemental or like soul. But that's not really a cool thing. The crystal energy you have is far bigger. If you want to show the runesmith and get information, that's an option. But it might be worth a lot of money, and it might be risky, like showing off $1 million.
Yeah, Lucira's not going to show off too much. Like, she's still studying and everything.
Okay.
And also, this is a mystery that she wants to get solved, so she's going to
Okay.
like.
So
keep it
because you're
herself
being
now.
cautious about it, but you are studying something that is connected to it, I'll answer one question about the crystalline energy source that you have. You're able to glean.
Yeah, okay. So, from her basic understanding, we figured out that one use that she could use it for is she could like use it entirely, and to regain all of her spell slots.
Yes.
I think we agreed on that much. Can she at least start figuring out a way to use that power like slower, so she's not draining it entirely, or?
Okay. So that would be a very, how to say? That'd be a very basic sort of concept. It would be dangerous. The whole point of runesmithing and enchanting magic items is that you use it as a, what do you call it? I can't remember the exact term, but basically regulator. What's the word? Whatever. So like to not expose yourself to raw magic. So these crystals are just a form of that. So if you were to directly interface with this crystal, that would be dangerous. That'd be very dangerous. You need to use it. You need to use this thing like through something,
Right. Okay.
or power
So
something else, not you.
Right. Okay, that's fine. I guess one question.
Yeah, sure. So you said you also wanted to study blood runes. Are the blood runes on the stones and all that?
Yeah, again, because she's studying rune magic at this point, and she's already got, and with her background of blood magic, she probably has a decent understanding. So she's looking like just to more understand it more effectively. Like, can she glimpse better how it works? Because right now we've still got a lot of assumptions.
Okay. Okay, sounds good. So do you talk to your runesmithing teacher about this?
No, again, she's not at the point where. Also, it's like this feels like it could be a very dangerous or very questionable thing. So she's not revealing its presence yet. Because it would be a bit weird when it's like, "Hi, let's learn rune magic. Also, here's this thing." That seems very questionable. So again, it's just like she's just using this training to hopefully better her understanding that she already has.
Give more context. I understand. Okay,
Yeah.
sounds good.
And then hopefully,
Yeah,
as
with-
she
with-
trains
without
more and more,
access-
she'll get better.
Without access to a library or a professional about specific questions, you're not gonna have any
Yeah,
information about
That's
that.
fine. She's just building. She's just building up to it. Because
Yep.
I'll improve runesmithing and hopefully improve her understanding.
Okay. Horik, we have inroads with the Thieves Guild / to get access to the black market, right?
Yeah. Thieves Guild, any criminal organization, organized crime, mob, whatever.
Take 5 gold off your character sheet.
Because I got
Best way to
robbed.
get another. No, because you had to buy drinks a
Right.
couple of nights in a row.
Okay, yeah. That
You go
makes
to
sense.
CD bar, you spend a couple hours there drinking and hanging out and making connections until you find someone who is in with the criminal element in the city. How to say? This city has a substantial criminal element.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. Access, like getting into the den, is difficult but not impossible. That's something they can do. In order to prove your worth, like in order to prove that you're capable and you're not just some like fucking noble trying to run around and have some fun, they require you to commit some crimes along with them in
Oh,
order
yeah,
to
brother.
prove that you are one of them and you're capable.
I outline a full plan on how we should rob the library.
Okay, no, no,
No, that's what I do.
the whole like you have to prove yourself. It's not like we need to break into Alcatraz.
Yeah,
No.
well,
I have no idea what your skills are. Let's kill the president.
Alright, does it? Well, a very badly put together plan based off of what he knows because he's never actually been there and doesn't really know what's happening. So he's like, okay, yeah, what I think we should do, or but New Yorker.
No, they're
Or
not
do they
gonna let
react?
you. Getting into the den is difficult. They're not gonna fucking do it. So they can just go directly to jail.
Yeah, he touched.
No. Either A, you're gonna spend a whole day pickpocketing people, or B, you're gonna help in a burglary. Which do you want to do?
A burglary of what? What are we burgling?
Shopkeeper's house.
What shop?
Wouldn't be a magical shop. It would probably
Actually, no. Yeah, but do you know what? Employers are bastards. So yeah. I want to rob the place.
incense.
Yeah, that's fine. He will opt for the
Reason.
burglary option.
Okay, sounds good. Let me just look here. Okay.
How many
So-
witnesses do you murder?
All of them.
Do you want to do
sec.
do you want to do a smash and grab, or do you want to try and sneak in the middle of the night?
I'd
It's
like
your-
to sneak in.
Okay.
Smash
They
and
have
grab.
profiled this place. His shop is on the ground floor, but his really nice stuff he keeps on the first floor, where
Okay.
he also resides. There are 2 windows on the first floor. Both of them have a trap, sound maker trap, and the owner sleeps on that floor as well. So that's what they've scouted out. Beyond that, they don't know. They just know that the particularly expensive goods are locked in a door somewhere on the ground on the first floor, like in a closet or cabinet or something like that.
So they are aware that the windows on the first floor are alarmed, but not on the ground floor.
Ground floor doesn't have windows. It has a front open, like a shutter, but it has a back door. They don't know if it has a trap on it. It probably does. There's no windows on the first floor though. Or the ground floor, sorry, ground floor.
And the traps that are magical traps, right?
No, they're physical traps.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Yeah, I'll try and
Magical
trick
traps
him.
are expensive.
Yeah, I don't know. This guy loves incense. He might have some weird crystals. Kind of want to sneak into his bedroom.
I think the expensive stuff's somewhere either in his bedroom or like adjacent to the bedroom, either in a closet or locked in a cabinet.
It'll just make him feel so much less secure for the rest of his life if I sneak into his bedroom and then go from the bedroom to the other places. That yeah, I'll attempt. I would like to. He just sells incense, nothing else, nothing cool.
Officially, he sells incense. We don't know about like unofficially.
It's quite hard to break into a window when you're halfway up the wall and have it not look suspicious. I'd like to go in through his back door. And through the shop's back door. I'd like to go through the shop's
Yeah.
back door.
Uh-huh.
Please buy him dinner first.
Sure thing. So there's like a alleyway that is between his row of buildings and the back row of buildings, so it's easy to go there, especially at night, empty. A stray cat there. There is a door on the back, and it is locked and it is metal.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
I'd like to inspect the lock and try and pick it.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
Okay. Yeah, for traps, yeah. 18.
It is trapped.
Okay.
It is a physical trap.
I'd like to try and disarm the trap.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand.
18.
Yeah, no problem.
And disarming the trap,
Okay.
do I unlock the door?
Um,
Are they one and the same?
I think they're separate rolls.
Okay.
But with the
Oh.
trap disarmed, you'd have to roll a 1, basically. Just give me a roll, sleight of hand.
It's literally impossible for me
Yeah,
to
no
roll
problem.
a 1, but yeah, that's fair.
Holy fuck, dude, he looks at that lock and it opens.
You can always roll it twice in a row.
That's true. That is true. That would fucking suck. Cool.
Okay, yeah, it opens up. And as far as you can tell, there's no danger there present. You can walk in, and there's the counter there, and just row upon row of incense along the walls, and stairways that go upstairs.
Cool.
What
I
else?
would like to take.
There may be money behind the counter, but it might make more noise.
I don't.
Oh, excuse me.
I'd like to try and sneak up one of the stairways, please.
Okay, no problem. Can you give me a stealth check?
18. Well,
Yeah,
18.
no, yeah, no, 18's great.
Yeah.
Okay, so at the top of the door, there is a another door there. There's no. I don't think there'd be a lock. There's no lock there.
I'd like to check it for traps.
Hey, roll me a investigation check.
Oh, don't worry. I can reroll that.
There are.
Oh my!
Oh, get
Oh my god! I am a god. I'm leaving. I'm going home. Fuck you guys.
I am a god. This is my realm.
I hate this fucking place.
5
Whatever I
crits
say.
in a row in one session, making players
Whatever I
roll
say
2
goes.
ones in a row.
Oh shit! I'm so happy. There are no locks. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna go through the door.
The door opens. You're fine.
Fuck! Oh, that's a relief.
You look around his room, and you can see that there is a closet, a cabinet, and what looks like a jewelry box size thing next to his bed. He is sleeping. He is asleep.
I would like to quietly enter the room and approach the cabinet.
It's very, very dark in here. Moonlit.
I
dark
have
even.
goggles of night vision.
You pop on your night vision goggles, and everything tinges green.
Call me Tom Clancy. I am
You go to the
dysfunctional.
You go to the cabinet, right?
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to do?
Investigate it for traps.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
Not again. Three in a row would be literally like I'd be questioning whether or not my thing was broken. Yeah, that's better.
There's a trap.
I'd like to try
There's
and
a-
attempt. Yeah. Oh wait, yeah, no, tell me what it is.
Sleight of hand. It is non-magical.
Okay.
It seems to be another noisemaker.
17.
Yep. Yep, you're good. And we'll just call that the picking as well. I'm fine with that. And you open up this cabinet. It has a door on the left and right, and you can see that there are indeed expensive containers of incense here in sealed jars with wax paper wrapped around these items. This is what you're here for. There's like 10 of them, so you have to like all your arms around these. Unless you have
Basically,
do you have a bag of holding or anything like that?
I don't have a bag of holding, but can I just search his room for a bag?
Sure. If you want to give me another stealth check.
You could ask him if he has a bag.
Yeah. Just ask.
Hey, buddy, can I borrow? I'm just taking all your stuff. I'll take a stealth check.
I'll get. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Downstairs. You remember seeing their bags downstairs?
Okay.
So
I'll,
you just creep down there. We'll use that
yeah.
stealth roll. You creep down there, grab a bag, creep back up, using the same stealth roll, and you start putting these jars, in the bag. Okay.
I can't, because I can't help myself. Can I look at his jewelry box?
Sure. If you want to just put it in the bag.
I'd like to investigate it in case it's trapped.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
A 14.
As far as you know, it is not trapped.
I'll put it in the bag.
Sounds good. Anything else you want to do here before you leave?
What do I have in my pockets?
A hole.
I'd like to leave like a bolt, like stuck in the inside of the door.
In him.
I'd like to shoot him, please. Reset the traps. Nah, he's gonna know he's robbed. I'd like to put like
Rearrange his
bolt.
furniture.
No, just like leave like a little calling card. So I just put a bolt, like a crossbow bolt in the
Okay.
door jam,
Okay. Sounds good.
and leave.
Can you give me a stealth check with disadvantage because all the clinking glasses that you
Sure.
have in your bag?
13. Hold on, let me check something. Pum, 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 pum. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. That's a 19.
What is this? What is this? What is it
Oh,
called?
sorry, it's this.
Oh, fuck. You just told me.
It's my set when I fail skill check that I'm proficient in, I can add a 1d8 to make it a success. And
Nice,
I don't
okay.
like how low that is, so I'm gonna put it.
Okay, sounds good. So you take that, like, classic long step of a thief to get the door, and you hear the glass clinking in your bag, and you hear him wake up, and you look behind you, and he's just sort of stretching his bed, and then just rolls back over.
Like
And
Tom and Jerry.
yep, and then you, I mean, basically what happened. And you just quickly get out of there.
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. No, you're good. Yeah. Jars full of incense. And that's a pretty good job. Yeah, it's perfectly
Thank
done.
you.
Perfectly done. So they're impressed with you. And yeah, if you want to be a part of this or work jobs or whatever, or just want to buy and sell, they can set you up. They're gonna take
Heck
the
yeah.
jars of incense.
Yeah. I want to. Can I look at the agility box first before I give it over to them?
Yeah, because I mean, the job was to get the incense, so like they take
Incense.
the incense, but yeah, but the jewelry box is not a thing that they requested. So yeah, you just keep it.
I might want to sell it to them. To be fair.
Yeah.
But I'll review that on my own time.
Okay, sounds good. It has a hold on a second. Yeah, we'll get back to that in a bit. Let me write down notes.
Yeah, that's fine. Hello.
Oh,
Well,
okay. Okay.
I can't believe it.
So we
Two natural
already did
ones.
Madeline turning over information. We're good there. Lucira's doing rune smithing, and doing individual study on blood runes. Horik just did his thing, so that means we got Sereth.
oh,
Is fallen Lucira, and we got Callie. Callie is going to go find out history from the university. Right?
Yep.
Okay.
good luck.
I'm sure
Light
nothing
today,
will go wrong.
Yes.
I'm sure the
nothing bad.
person who murdered me was definitely not here.
They're now working as the receptionist. Hello, sir. How can I? Holy fuck!
Hello,
Hey,
I
didn't
appear
I
to be a
kill
bit
you?
lost.
A second.
Okay. So, Callie,
Hello.
you set out. It is if you can rent a horse for like a gold.
Okay, aye.
It'll save you a lot of time, and you can reach the university rather quickly. 2-hour ride. When you get there, it is a rather large assortment of buildings surrounded by a defensive wall. It is located on a island on a small lake.
Okay.
You can see that there is a pier as well as a small hut next to the pier, and there is someone on a there is a large boat moored there. Large is in a very large rowboat that can fit like 30 people, and several oars. And you can see that there is a single fellow out in the river a bit on a small rowboat fishing. And then past him is the island with the magical university.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
And there's no one on this larger boat, is there?
No. It looks like it has been used for a little bit.
Okay. Is the guy on the smaller boat within shouting range?
If you shout really loud,
Yeah, I suppose Callie would just shout, "Hello there!"
he gets his attention. He looks over at you, and just you see him put an ear or his hand up to his ear as though he's trying to listen to what you're saying.
Is there any way I can get across?
What's that? Yeah. And you just see him wave at you, and pushes his fishing equipment away and starts rowing his boat towards you.
Okay, cool.
And after a minute of this, he comes over to you. He doesn't quite look human. He looks mostly human, though. Something about his features. His nose is a bit too scrunched up, a bit too big. His hair seems extra thick.
I'm not one to give out about not looking exactly like how one should.
Shorter fellow, too. Maybe 4.5 foot. But, man, his arms, buff.
Hmm.
And he just said, yeah, hello there. Are you looking to get across?
If you don't mind.
Yeah, I can. what's your business in particular? The school's in what would be the term? Recess? Break right now.
Yeah, I'm afraid that some kind of magic has interfered with my memory. All I remember is this plate. I was hoping they might be able to help me.
Well, maybe you can find someone. You don't look particularly familiar to me.
Right, that I didn't look familiar to me when I first came back to my senses, so
And he just sort of has a little bit of a confused expression, but he's not judging. He says, "Well, I can give you a ride. No problem."
do
Uh,
you take it? Is there a fee?
no,
Oh, well,
it's just a thing. I just like being in a boat and rowing. It's fine.
does he have like a tip jar or anything nearby?
You, you seem like the sort of fellow who needs some help. I'm happy to row you across.
Very kind of you.
And you get in the little dinghy, and he starts.
I assume he
starts
doesn't
rowing it.
want to row the big boat with only one person on it.
Fuck that. No,
Yeah.
like he's buff, but he's not that buff. And he's just rowing across as he's like humming to himself. Yeah. So, you get to the pier on the other side of the lake. It'd be a good swim.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Toxie may know. At this level, can I wild shape into a fish?
What are you, 6, right?
Yeah.
I believe
You guys
can.
only 6 or 7? Oh, 6.
Only 6.
Or 6.
Oh god. Oh yeah, you can do swim speed.
Cool. So yeah, if I do have to make my back across, I can just wild shape into a fish.
Sounds good. Okay. Yeah, and he drops off the boat and he says, "I'm not going to be staying here. I'm going to go back to fish. But if you need me, just yell or make a racket, and I'll come by and pick you up."
That's very nice. I hope the fishing goes well. And Callie will give him a gold piece as thanks.
I don't think he's going to take it. He's no, I'm good. I have no
Okay.
need for money.
Okay, that's fair. I will re-add the gold piece to my money list.
Okay. Yeah, and he goes. Yeah, he goes back down the river, or the lake. I mean, yeah. So the university is standing in front of you. It is surrounded by a stone wall, about 10, 15 feet tall, and you can see that the gate up front is open. Or no, the gate would be closed. The double doors there are closed.
Okay.
They look quite heavy, but
I suppose because he's coming here asking for help, so he's not going to try and piss anyone off by pushing his way in. So I suppose he's going to go up to the big door and just kind of give a few hefty knocks on it with his staff in the hopes that there might be some sort of like doorman or guard or something.
sure. You open the door, knock with your staff. You don't hear any sort of response. No door opens or anything like that. You wait a minute, 2 minutes, nothing.
Okay. Well, the attempt has been made. Can I try and push the door open, or is it like a?
It would be a pull.
It would be a pull.
Or yeah, it'd be a pull.
Cool. I would like to attempt to pull the door open, please.
Yeah, sounds good. They're very heavy, but yeah, no problem. You pull these old doors open, and light just sort of floods inside here. And the interior of this, it has the occasional lit torch. It looks like half the sconces are out, and you don't see any activity in here. Now the boatman did say, "Oh, it's like on recess," but
Yeah.
that doesn't mean the place should be like empty and abandoned. there should still be staff here.
Hmm.
But no, there's no one here right now.
Time to go exploring. Well, I suppose that guy out there was we bring people to and from, but I suppose just trying to think, a university might have some kind of guest or visitor book, and that book might be held in some kind of room near the entrance for anyone coming by.
Sure. A secretary's office or something like that.
Yeah. Any doors or anything that looks akin to.
So you take a step in,
Mhm.
and
Oh, excuse me.
this place has a smell to it, and it seems familiar to you. It definitely, like, you were here looking for information about your past.
Hmm.
Something here is like giving affirmation to that, and it's because you have that tinge of familiarity that you know that something else is wrong here. Like before, you're like, oh, it's a bit dark and not much activity. That's odd. And you walk and you're like, okay, something is definitely wrong. There's no reason that it should be like this. And you continue in.
Yeah. Just in
Okay,
case
sounds good.
that guy on the fishing boat is if this is some weird plot and the guy on the fishing boat is some sort of like lookout or
planned and murdered.
something. I mean, who knows? I mean, I think he's okay about being paranoid about being murdered the once. Or murdered a second time because he was murdered the once. So yeah, he's gonna keep going in.
Okay, sounds good. I'm going to transfer you over. I have a map for this.
Oh god, I should have brought the party. Let's go.
Nice knowing you, Callie. What was that about the druid's curse?
Hey, I survived
Callie?
longer than any other druid.
Callie,
Bummer.
you are pretty sure, like, once you step in, you're like, the less you think about it, the more you are familiar with. This room right here, you're pretty sure on your right hand side is like the office, essentially. Just let me check some real quick. Sorry, give me one moment here. Yeah.
No, it's just exam time.
Yep.
Yeah, so I suppose, well, yeah, things do seem dark and a bit neglected. He'll still knock on the door just in case.
Sure. Can you give me a perception check?
If only I had good perception. And now I want to roll really low.
Yes. Okay. You hear, with your extremely high perception, Jesus Christ, you hear, as you're like about to open the reach for the door handle open, you hear on the other side, shuffling and groaning.
Oh no. Right. This room will
And,
dictate how
with a 27 perception, you're pretty, like, God, you heard something back here, some like a swishing or whooshing or something, and then you hear a click or crackle or rattle over here. Very subtle, but there are lots of noises going on for those who stop and listen.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to step back over here near the
Oakley dokley.
near the doors to freedom, and I'm going to call out, "Hello? Is anyone there?"
One, please.
Guys, I think I found a place for us to go.
And you find as you call that out, you hear the groaning become more louder, and you see ghostly figures. Come on, you dumb. There you go. Just come out of the damn wall here towards you.
Ghosts.
Ghosts.
Do they look hostile?
Is it them
yes.
having a think?
Yes,
They
they're hugging
do.
you like you're a Happy Meal. You're a very, very delicious meal.
Yes. It is truly spooky season. Well, at least I'm not the only undead one here. I'm in a university of like-minded people. Yeah, I think that while Callie is a bit laissez-faire, I don't think he's that dumb. He has 13 intelligence. If there's ghosts in the entrance hall, then something's gone fucky-wucky here.
Something has gone fucky wucky.
Let's...
They teach a bunch of different types of magic here, not just necromancy. This is kooky.
Yeah. But to have such things loose... Trolls in the dungeon, even.
Trolls in the dungeon. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, I'll add that in.
No.
I think it's time for me to skedaddle.
Okay.
I will calmly step back through the doors to my south and gently close them over. And GTFO.
Okay.
Classic RPG. I am not high enough level to take this on without help.
It's like Dragon Age when you walk onto the breach and there's a giant fighting the dragon, and you're like, "I'll come back later." You never know. The door could be made of lead.
True. Yeah, so I'm... Do I need to roll initiative, or can I leave?
No. Nope. You can leave.
Okay.
Close the door behind you.
I leave, close the door behind me. I proceed back out to the fisherman, who's probably not that far back out into the water at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just like 15 feet that way.
Callie will... You'll just call it, hello, are there usually ghosts in the university?
I think there's... Wait, you yell this out?
Yeah.
Okay, he just yells back, usually just the one.
There's more than one and they look angry.
Okay, well, I'll be right there. Just turns the boat around, starts going towards you. You look over your shoulder at the door, and there's nothing there, just the door. No spooky ghosts following you. And he pulls the boat next to the dock, and you can get in if you want, or you have a conversation standing here while you wait for the monsters to attack you if you want.
Well, it's more of a thing of, well, he's like, well, you can have a look if you want, but
No, I'm good. I don't go in there.
Yeah,
that place.
They seem like they wanted to do me some harm. So I might come back here with some friends another time. You know,
Off to the big boat.
Yeah. We'll have to see what they say, but thank you very much for sticking around and not trapping me on this island.
Yeah, no, I'm happy to. You don't think the staff is in danger, do you?
Oh, I think they're in grave danger. I just can't
that's-
deal with them myself right now.
You're gonna head back to the City of Horse as fast as I can go. Can you get the guards then? I think this is a guard situation, probably.
Grave danger. Hey.
I just want to mention that he said there's a skeleton crew at the school right now.
Get fucked.
Full of it today, aren't we?
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
yeah, if you can get the guards, that'd probably be the most reasonable thing to do.
yeah. I
Although
definitely
really the
will.
teachers should be able to handle anything that goes on. They're very, very good. I think there's okay. I hope they're okay.
And I know a necromancer who would love seeing all this, but he's too far away.
I think
Yeah,
I think the conjuration professor had some students stay around for some sort of special activity. I think it was conjuration. Maybe it was something else. I can't remember.
those extra credit classes are killer.
Yeah, they get all sorts of stuff. Okay, it was yeah. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, just talking about
Yeah,
school curriculum
Alpha
while
starts-
ghosts are slowly coming towards them from inside the university.
And he paddles the boat back. Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Hop on your horsey and you go back to the city, yeah?
I get back on my high horse and head back to the city. And
The guards stop you at the gate just to make sure you're not a monster.
no, I'm not a monster, but I was over at the university. I'm talking to the guard now. I was over at the university and
Yeah.
there's something strange in the neighborhood there.
That usually is. That's the norm for them. They're always up to some sort of crazy thing.
It seems more like something's gone wrong. I took a step in the door and some hostile apparitions appeared.
Did you see any of the staff there, or
I just by myself, I didn't see anything other apart from some ghosts that were starting to come after me. So
okay? Don't. We'll put the information up chain to our captain and see what he says about it. Thank you for letting us know. They just wave you on
Yep.
through.
cool. And I give the horse back.
Not
to
sure
the
how
horse rector.
seriously they took your complaint.
Yeah, it's fine because I mean, I'm sure that people here would also like to visit the university, and without
No, no,
what?
hell
What?
no,
What?
no.
What?
The university's not a friendly place to go. It's not Disneyland. You go there and you.
No, I mean
it's
the
where they
party.
get
The
spellcasters.
party has
Oh, the
things.
spoke. Yeah, the party. Okay, I thought you said the people.
As in, when I meant some of the people here, I meant like the party.
Okay, yeah.
And
We'll
I
go,
suppose
visit, rob the place.
I suppose I'll wait for everyone to be in the same area at least to inform them that it appears that the university may be having a bit of an undead conjuration problem. Perfect chance to go in to get things without needing proper permission.
Yeah. So every night you guys all meet up at the same tavern where you sleep, and you get food and beer there if you want. And that'd be the perfect place to meet up with everyone and exchange information.
Yes.
So we're just end of the day. You know, Callie's had a long ride all day. And it is the end of the day, and everyone retires to the tavern. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess Horks. This is pre. Oh, no, the time skip is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing it just now. He's doing it right now. Sun went down, theft, and then meet at the tavern later. Listen, guys, 5 timelines are hard to keep track of.
This is the bed you made.
Yeah, I know.
If this is the first week, they could be separate days.
I should have chained you all up. Yeah, this is the second day then.
Fucking Legend of Grimrock solution. You're all prisoners chained to each other magically.
I mean, yeah, but it worked.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
Hey, chef.
Sometimes.
Thank you.
Gesundheit. Mazel tov.
So who would like to talk about their day first? Callie says enthusiastically.
I met with some of my contacts who relay information back and forth between myself and my liege. I didn't have much information to convey. Nothing too interesting, unfortunately, just some political drama.
Well, is it going to be causing any issues for you, or do you think everything's...
Oh no, it's the latest fashion. Which maiden wore the certain color dress when she wasn't supposed to, and a certain prince who showed up drunk to a party, and those sort of nonsense.
Classic.
Fascinating.
Not at all.
What about you, Sareth?
Well, I don't. I think I managed to succeed in my daily objective in not being noticed by anybody and not pissing Lucera off.
I wouldn't go that far.
That's too much. Of course.
But believe me, existing is enough to piss Lucera off. The trick is doing something to counteract that throughout the day.
Yeah. Question, Sarah. Are you breathing in earshot? And by that I mean like 20 meters of her.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Yeah, you've annoyed her.
Fantastic! I haven't annoyed her.
Yeah. This is correct.
Now, Lucera, how about you?
So I've been able to find out some. Oh, sorry, I can't do the voice. My voice is raw still.
Alright.
I've found a place of tuition for seekers of rune magic. I'll study that and expand my repertoire further, but it will take some weeks before that case.
I pop out to get some stuff done with my staff. Very good. And Harak, you came in a bit late. Doing a bit of shopping?
Yeah. I was just finding some good deals for me and some friends. So that was good.
Just some window shopping.
Just some back alley markets.
It's nice having friends, isn't it?
Whoa, now.
Hey, now let's not make any stupid statements here.
Hey, you're the one that said friends.
Yeah.
For yourself, motherfucker.
So, so I have to ask, how would people react if I said that it appears to me that the university is overrun with undead monstrosities, and we have a chance of getting in without having to worry about permissions to, well, ostensibly save them, but for me, I need to. I was investigating what Sareth told me earlier about the staff, and Lucera. You mentioned, just out of character, you mentioned that you were going to get spells and stuff, didn't you?
Yes, it's something she's probably mentioned a couple of times.
Yeah.
And the opportunity to see their spellbooks and tomes without it being guarded would be very helpful.
Yeah.
I second that statement.
That would be beneficial to me too.
Especially the unguarded part.
Sareth?
What's gonna fucking loot it?
What makes you say that the university was overrun? Did you see any outside the university?
No, but the place looks like it's rather... looks like it hasn't been kept up for a while, and 3 steps in the door, and I was under attack by some ghosts. I'm thinking that if no one even has the ability to keep the lights on in the front and answer the door, that whatever they're doing in whatever classroom has spread throughout.
Yeah, usually if a university doesn't have anybody out front, that's not a good indication of
There was a
a functioning
boatman.
place of learning. Do you mean a man who works in a boat or a man who is half boat?
Yes.
Why not both?
Yeah. But was he both?
Was he boat?
Never even.
I was going to make that joke.
He was rather attached to his boat. So, how do people feel about going there?
Very good.
Before we do that, because I'm assuming Lucero will probably be at least familiar with the college or school, whatever. on some level, considering it's probably a fairly important one.
You've heard of it.
And considering we are in a country that consistently uses undead for a manner of things, do they use ghosts as guards or like anywhere in the country, anything like that?
Listen, you're a foreigner. Give me a Arcana check. If you've heard of the Arcana grapevine
What country are we
or
at then?
history, I guess.
Maeve
Yeah,
or Mars.
So, what was it?
Mars is
Arcana?
Mars is the city. You are in the
Australia.
yellow one, Kabursk.
Kasselbersk.
Okay. So Kabursk, necromancy is like a licensed profession. Specifically in necromancy. What's the conjuration? Is the fireball one? I think no.
No, evocation is
Evocation.
viable.
Evocation. So like all the magic schools are licensed essentially because that shit can be dangerous. Necromancy isn't like particularly more dangerous than the guy who threw fireballs around, but it does have a lot more stigma because some towns have been wiped out by necromancers on accident.
Oops.
So it's licensed. But as far as ghosts, I mean, it's an offensive tool of necromancer. It's a weapon in the hands of Kabursk. Ghosts are a thing that their licensed necromancers would be able to do.
And as beneficial it would be, it's not outside the possibility that these ghosts are simply guards.
That would probably be above the. It's not a necromancy school. It's a magic school. They probably wouldn't go for ghosts as guards.
Especially since
Okay.
I'm carrying what would be a symbol of the university that they would immediately attack without any other provocation.
Yeah, ghosts are like a wartime weapon.
Oh, okay. Right, okay, I misunderstood then. I thought you were saying like
Yeah.
it was something
Zombies. They use
do.
zombies for like moving stuff or basic work. Ghosts are a military weapon.
Oh, okay, cool. Misunderstood then.
Just like ghouls would be, or like mindless ghouls would be a military weapon because they.
yeah.
No civilian
Cool,
should
gremlin,
own ghost
white.
necromancy.
Cool. Okay. Okay. Yeah. In that case, yeah, I'll look for it. Particularly if we get access to the library at all.
There may even be some sort of necromancer there for you to get some lunch on.
Yeah, but you're talking about staff. Like what?
I mean, I don't know them. They might know me.
I might just assume you murdered me. Go ahead. Die.
Hey, did you murder me? No. Just eyes squint a bit. Okay.
And perish.
Rolls insight gets a 1. They're lying. They're so lying. Murders them on the spot.
I have now decided more than one person has murdered me.
The entire university.
It's a conspiracy.
Burn into the ground.
It's the globalists. They are. They wanted me.
Oh god.
You guys are starting to make me regret having this in a school.
Yeah, that's it. Let's go.
So,
Go for it.
How about tomorrow?
No. Can we?
Next week.
Must we?
Next week?
Next week.
It's the first week. We're supposed to be time jumping here.
How about this is the last day of the first week? How's that?
Yeah, that works out.
Sure.
Was I not expecting a phone call?
Yeah.
Well, yes, but
So-
then we moved forward 6 days. So
Oh,
yeah.
Well, we had to have something. We have to try and make
My
something make
phone's been
sense.
ringing. My
No,
brain
no.
has been ringing for
Well-
6 days.
he just
Have you
goes
got-
to Nick Fury.
Been on silence.
Technically, we,
Had it on silence.
Technically, we didn't get Sarath Go in this week, so We'll
Do I get 2 goes next week?
we'll time jump back a bit and then have this conversation. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That way we're on even keel.
Yeah. Okay. So how about we just say, assuming
How about
that
this?
the
No one look at it
conversation.
too closely. Yeah.
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 Okay. So we're all
It's
good
not
to go
really
then.
time doesn't flow in a line. It's more like a big ball of timey-wimey
You're on,
stuff.
Wibbly
you're on
wobbly,
vacation right
timey-wimey.
now. You know,
Yes.
you're
Yeah.
on vacation. Days just blur.
Cool. So we're all agreed to go in insert time stop here. So then let's rest.
Be right back.
And then
Okay. Sarah,
then
do your thing. Oh, you there?
Hello?
is this actually the patron talking?
He actually answers it like a phone as well.
Yellow.
In the middle of the night, you hear ringing in your head. Sarah, wake up.
What? Hello?
Wake up.
Oh! Your
You-
Majesty.
leave your armor. Take your weapon. Go outside.
Can I get dressed first?
No. Well, yes.
Oh, okay.
Do you have pants on?
It's hot in here. You gotta get it. Okay. No, fine. I'll get my stuff. 1 second.
The entity is staring at you. You feel it staring at you as you get dressed.
Yeah, I'm aware. She has had this thing staring at her since she's a child. Okay, she's fine.
It'll leave you alone.
It's weird,
feel-
okay.
Yeah, you feel the absence of it. See the absence of it occasionally. But right now, it's like it is there watching you. Like, hurry up, little human. Good, or little dragonborn, get dressed.
She gets dressed. It, grabs the staff that she just bought, the core staff, and heads outside.
Before you head out, you hear
Oh.
the voice. Do you have a dagger or sword or something like that?
Oh God. She looks around. It's like, no, I don't really carry
guys.
this.
So I have a question. Character, who here has a dagger or a bladed sharp weapon?
Oh, actually,
That-
I ask her. I go in. I knock on Madeline's door. I'm like, hey, Madeline.
Yes.
Madeline, wake up. Okay. Hi. Can I
I'm awake.
borrow your sword for just a moment? I just need. I'll bring it back. You won't know it's gone. I just need to do something important. If you could.
Make sure to clean any blood off it. And she'll hand it over.
Oh, excellent. Thank you. I will. It will be back in pristine condition. She starts heading off out the door.
And she just stands there for 5 minutes, looking around.
Yep. Apparently.
Looking around. Where is my warlock
was it?
overlord?
Was it a short sword, Madeline?
No, it's average.
Fuck up. Right, was it an average sword or a long sword? Above average sword? Hello?
That was just me
Ryan.
and you didn't making dick jokes. This is very weird. I'm assuming Ryan probably got like a call or something.
Yeah, no,
He
that's
had
fine.
one. He had one from work earlier.
That's all good.
When you've got
I'm just
people who work
One,
for you
two,
who
three.
don't
Okay,
take
no,
calls,
I was
it's really
just fucking muted. My bad.
I'm muted.
unbelievable. There we go. Okay, short sword added,
1, 2, 3.
acquired.
Okay, good. I updated my the BIOS on my headphones, and it now it's doing fucky stuff. Never update BIOS. It's my pro tip for life. Not drivers, not BIOS. Okay, so, Sarah. Okay, good. You hear the voice in your head. You have a blade now, some sort.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
What do you,
Good,
what
go
do you
outside.
wish of me?
You'll see. Go outside.
Yeah, head
And then-
outside.
Turn right, walk down the street for about 15 minutes.
And
Do this?
she does exactly that.
Okay, sounds good. At one point, after 15 minutes of walking, you're getting to like the scrungy, the not great part of town, and you just hear the
Mhm.
voice in your head say, "Stop, turn right, go down this alley. There is someone who you need to meet."
She
And you do
turns
that.
to look down the alley. Is there any figures, anyone else down
Nope.
there that she can see? No.
There's
Okay,
there's a cat. There's a cat staring at you.
kitty. She heads on down. A little precautious.
It after a short amount of time, you're like in that area of the alley between the houses,
Mhm.
and a lot of them have like back doors or windows, and you hear the voice tell you to stop at one point when you're outside one of the houses, and it just tells you the door in this building is unlocked. Be stealthy. Go in there. You'll see a man with a hat. Kill him. Take the hat. Take the money that is in the drawer next to him. Leave the house.
Who is he?
He is a criminal.
Gulp.
Okay. He said he's stealthy. Do you want me to roll stealth check?
Yes.
This is gonna be oh, sorry. The armor. What?
Hmm.
Padded armor is heavy?
Yes. It is.
There you go. I rolled a 16 apparently. I don't know why it's gone back to requesting.
I don't know why the hell padded armor is heavy or gives you
Padded?
disadvantage. Does it make sense to anyone else?
Yeah, padded armor's pretty heavy.
Okay, well, just
It can make sense it's
gives you
heavy, but
disadvantage.
it doesn't make as much sense that it's a disadvantage of stealth.
Well, it's not.
Yeah.
It's like chainmail or,
No, it's the
No.
lowest. It's the lightest of light armor.
padded armor is the lightest of light armor.
Lightest of
I don't
heavy.
think that's- Yeah,
Okay.
padded armor
This
isn't just like material.
this-
There is.
I know this padded armor
Shit.
though. We went over it. You actually paid like double the amount. Let's see.
Yeah, it says light
One.
armor, AC 11.
There.
Oh,
I'm gonna
really?
take that over.
Disadvantage.
This is
Yeah.
the dwarven stuff. The clothing. Basically, it's a robe. And it looks like just normal clothing, but it would be padded armor. Okay, I took away the disadvantage of stealth because it's like masterwork stuff. It's fine.
Thank you.
16. 16 is perfectly stealthy. The door is unlocked. You walk in.
shit.
It is a one single story house,
Okay.
and you walk in and you see a fellow asleep on a bed. That you walk down the hall a bit and you look to your right. Asleep in the bed. He is in clothing, and this place is a shithole. You can see that there are empty bottles just on the ground. And this dude is fully clothed, passed out on his bed, not very comfortably, at like a 45-degree angle from where he should be. And you see that he has this very, very colorful, like, the name for it, a cat, like a wool wraparound hat. What do you call those? Hoodie, not hoodie. It was a colorful hat.
Yeah, like a beanie almost. A toque.
Toque, yes, a toque. He has a toque on,
She would,
but it is rainbow colored.
yeah, she'd be standing in the doorway, just running her eyes across the whole room for a solid minute before closing the door again behind her to make sure no one else can see. Is there any like papers on desks or anything?
It's a small bedroom. This guy looks like, if he's a criminal, he's a common criminal.
I think she'd ask, what purpose does this serve?
It is step one of the plan.
She would start making her way towards the sleeping man. Is there anything else that she would ask? And as she's walking over, she just asks, "What do I do with the body?"
Leave it. It will be found.
You want it to be found?
Yes.
Understood. And she raises the sword above her head and just fucking slams it down on the dude's back, right where his heart would be.
Goes
I
right
told
through
him
him, right through the bed.
Perfect.
And he wakes up for about a tenth of a second, and you just see the light go from his eyes, and he goes limp.
And
No
she
noise.
Keeps the sword. Yeah, she keeps the sword there in his back for like 5 seconds, just staring at his face, making sure he's not going to move again.
No, he's not moving whatsoever.
Very good. She pulls the sword back, cleans it on his clothes, has a look around, and asks, "So where's that drawer?"
It's right next to you.
Excellent. She opens
It's like a bedside thing, and
Yeah.
there's a bag, of it sounds like gold. It clings like gold, maybe silver.
She opens it to check.
You open it, and it is a hefty amount of gold,
Nice.
several hundred at least.
Yeah, she'll close it back up and pocket it. Anything else? Anything else in the room noteworthy, or is it just shit?
He has a colorful hat that you were instructed to grab as well.
Yeah, she takes his hat, stuffs that in one of her pockets, or in the little pouch that she has. Her little purse, if you will.
Yep.
And
And you just hear in your voice, "Leave now."
and she does just that. She exits the room quietly,
Okay. Yep.
closing the door.
Okay.
Is the cat still in the alleyway?
Yes, the cat is just watching. And you close the door behind you and continue down back the alley, up the alleyway you came.
All right.
Yeah. And you hear the voice again say, "At the end of the alley on the road, turn left, walk for a bit. When you see a fountain, take a right. There will be a church. The church is for Paladine. There is, in the back of the church, a small cast of liquid. Take that, leave the bag."
Would Sarek know this church, or
So, yes, you would. Paladine is a foreign religion. Where are you from again? Are you from here?
yeah,
Yeah, you're from here.
from
Okay, so
Mars.
Paladine is a foreign religion. It was brought here by Crusaders. They have a lot of other like deities, but not all of them are allowed here. But this one is a god of order and of commerce, protection god, just the general like good stuff that people all agree is like important. So they allow a small chapel here.
Sareth would kind of just take a guess. Like, are we sowing chaos against
Yeah, no,
the church?
the opposite.
The opposite. Why are we framing the church with a murder of a lowly criminal?
This is something that I need to go into detail with, or
Is that what the voice says?
yes. If you really want to know, fine.
I simply think if your mission is something is what's the word? For me to complete your mission in the best of my ability, I think it would be in both our favors for me to know exactly what it is that you have planned. So no assumptions can be made wrong about your task.
Fine. we shall do this with mutual respect. You have fulfilled so far. Through messengers, I have made a deal with Paladine. The thief had stolen money from one of his clerics, and I am returning it in exchange for something else.
Understood. And she heads to the church.
That's good.
Is there
Hey,
people
see-
in the church?
There is. The light is always. There's always a candle lit in the church. I guess church. Yeah. But you were instructed to go in their back, not through the front.
Okay. In that case, yeah, she'll
Yeah.
go
There's
around
a small cast there. It's like a bucket size, maybe a bit bigger. A small cast. And you leave the bag there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sounds good. And
Am I
yeah, it's like
taking
two.
this?
It's yes. Yeah, you're instructed to take that. Yes.
Yeah.
And just keep it on you.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah, she'll head
And
back to the
that's-
room.
that's
if,
the end
if
of the-
there's
yeah.
nothing else.
I think you still get the feeling that you're being watched. When you get to the tavern, that sort of dissipates, and you feel the entity stop watching you as the night appears to be done with.
Wonderful. She'll head back to her room, leave the casting thing of whatever the liquid is in her room, and just knock back on Madeline's door and be like, "Here's your sword. I don't think there's any blood on it." She'll look up and down and just double check that there's nothing, no stains, no nothing, before giving it back to her. And if there are, she'll wipe it off with a
Make
cloth
you
in her
extra
mouth.
clean. Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Madeline, you get your sword back, and it's clean.
Cool.
The oil has been wiped off that you keep on it, but it's
Okay.
okay.
I'll have to re-oil it.
Sorry.
And Sarah, you
Have a good night.
Good night.
And
7 o'clock
she
in the
head back to
morning.
her
Your
room. Yeah.
buddy asked for a weapon to murder a guy with. Good friends, though.
Yeah, no questions were asked. This is great.
Friends help friends murder their targets.
Hell yeah.
Like I said, Madeline's like neutral good. Her form of good is as long as her good is dealt with.
That's good.
Greater good in her terms.
Yes.
Okay. And Seth, you just go to bed?
Yep.
Okay,
Go back
sounds
to
good.
sleep.
Next morning, it is a peaceful night for most people. In the morning comes, and I believe you all were talking the night before about leading out this morning to go to the university, correct?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. You all rent a horse?
Yes.
Yes, a horse.
A
Like a
single horse.
Yeah. A singular horse.
Hork, you can get a pony.
Yeah. Heck, you
Well, it's a gold for a horse. Horses are expensive. You might run off with it. Or you can get a pony for 5 silver.
I shall do
Bruh.
that.
And you all ride off into the
Sunset.
I paid my
sunrise.
room
Yes,
before I leave.
yeah, sunrise where the university is. Yeah, and you get there in a matter of hours. And the boatman's still there. He has his little cabin, and he's just sleeping there. When you guys arrive, you see there's like a little bit of smoke coming out of the chimney.
Hmm.
Hmm. What?
What?
Any movement outside the university you've seen?
No,
And
Are
is
you
the
asking him?
boatman there?
the boatman is. You don't see him, but you see his hovel, his little cabin there that has smoke coming out of the chimney, but you don't see him himself.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
I guess we
I just assumed.
go knock on the boatman's hovel door.
You you hear a lot of rustling inside as he comes out. Like I said, that he's actually rather short. He's maybe a little bit taller than Hork. And
So
he
he's
just
like
opens
2
the
foot
door
something
and
at least.
looks around at you guys. And looks at you, Callie. I remember you from yesterday. Are these the guards?
I told the guards I don't know how long it'll
Haven't seen
take
'em.
for them to. Yeah, they said they're going to pass it up the chain of command, and that was all they told me. So I'm here
Oh.
with my friends to see what's going on.
Okay. There's a lot of you. Let's use the big boat then.
Okay.
You just-
How much do you charge for this service, my sir?
nothing. Ask him. His points towards Callie. Was Callie feminine? Masculine? We don't know. The plant.
It's they.
Ask the dead thing.
Ask them.
Yeah.
Thank you.
If you want to pay me for the boat ride, go ahead.
I will pay you in friendship of our mutual agreements.
I will pay you in debt. You are now in debt.
I will give you my debt.
One simple trick: just pay in negative money.
Governments hate this.
So yeah, Lucia and Madeline, do you want to help him row?
I mean, do I
Just
have
dead
to,
silence.
I mean, the boat's a bit too big for him himself, and I mean, I'm an old man, and Sareth won't do
You're
anything.
dead.
Oh, Horik, you look mighty strong today. I must say, I think you'd be great at rowing.
What are you meant to
The
do?
old man card.
Oh, sorry. You look mighty strong all the time. You know, you're just so much stronger than everyone here. I think you'd be wonderful at rowing this boat.
I just
think I can
rolled on
count one hand
athletics.
how many times you've called me strong, and he like holds up a fist that looks like you, and then he raises another finger.
Yes, well, we haven't known each other that long. and I just-
sure. I guess somehow Lizera will have to do it only because there's possibly magic spells on the horizon. So,
Strength. I'm not right shit.
do I actually have to roll or? Yes.
Roll? No. Row?
Oh, cool.
I mean, yeah, it's a big boat.
Yeah, bro, I'm fine. I'll help because there's potentially magic.
Rolling? And my D&D?
No.
Madeline
More,
will
more likely
always
than you
help
might think.
Madeline will always help out with these sort of tasks, but the fact that now Callie is telling her she should do it, she's now going, I don't know.
Madeline is a 4-year-old child.
Well, now,
Party.
yeah. Well, now I won't do it.
Madeline has her reasons.
The
Oh,
party
one
just
second.
disintegrates.
I
over-
forgot something. I need to go back and get.
No, you didn't forget.
Okay, then go. Never mind. I have it.
What did you almost not forget?
Don't worry about it.
There it
She made
says,
us-
with a visible cast of liquid on her back.
Yeah, she's holding in her hands the cast of like, hey, just the liquid. She's like, don't worry about it. It's.
But you made us worry about it by telling us to hold on. What is
I didn't say that because I never forgot it.
it? We all get on the boat.
Some tiny whiny stuff's happening.
Pretty wobbly.
I think you are.
I think you
seeping
did
over
like
another multiverse.
you did the sunglasses thing where it's on your head the whole time. You're just like, I forgot that. Oh, wait, never mind. I have it right here.
It's in both my hands.
I mean, I've done worse, dude.
Anyway, sorry.
Is Sareth like carrying this cask in like the backpack or something? Is it
Um,
heavy?
It's
honestly,
the
I
size
don't
of,
think
of-
so. It's
It's the size of a
like
very big
in a
baby.
bucket. Yeah, so she's holding it in at least either under one arm or in both hands.
I mean,
Like,
have you not carried a baby in a backpack before?
no, she is. No, she's a dragonborn. I'm pretty sure they don't birth babies. They just have eggs and then leave them.
Just
So
leave
this is
them?
like
Okay.
this is like somewhat on view then.
Yeah. She's not trying to hide it.
Okay,
Did-
Madeline at some point will kind of notice Sareth kind of struggling with this cask and go over and be like, Sareth, I can't help but notice you're carrying a somewhat heavy cask of wine, I'm assuming. Would you like some help carrying it?
No, it's okay. It's fine. I've got this. You guys focus on getting us across, and we'll figure out what's going on later. But don't worry about me. Let's just worry about the university.
Really, it's no trouble. And she'll pull out like this sort of shiny blue silk bag with a like blue ribbon kind of holding the top or a red ribbon holding the top closed. You go. It literally is no trouble for me to carry it.
Well, you see, if I were to give you this, I would need that bag. I need to carry this. I'm sorry. It is of value to me. You see,
That's
it's,
fair. I merely am concerned about the fact that we're heading into a possible war zone and you have both hands full.
that's okay. If we
Well-
do in fact,
Hold out the bag.
she'll like take a step back and be like, "No, it's okay. If there are any issues, I assure you, I will place this down somewhere, and I will assist as needed."
Congratulations, you are being volunteered.
Do not resist.
Very well, if you're sure. And she'll put her clearly magical bag back into her onto her belt.
First attack, crit Sareth, destroys the cask.
Yeah,
It was
that's fine.
nitroglycerin. Bees. It was full of bees.
No.
It was
Full of bees? Oh, Jesus.
I'm allergic to bees. Beer. Shut up.
The bees. Okay. After squabbling over who's rowing the boat, you eventually get across the damn lake and you stand in front of the heavy doors that are connected to the stone wall surrounding the university.
After saying that that I can't row, I push the heavy door open. Or pull the heavy door open.
Arm folds in on itself.
You end up just pulling your own body towards the door.
We are immediately met by 1,700 ghosts.
Yeah, don't pay attention to those guys. Don't worry about those. Actually, I'll just move to DM later.
I've got my cloak of kill ghosts on.
Yeah.
I've got my
Yep.
jail-free card. All 6 of them. For me.
I got a rock.
Uh-oh.
No,
I
I
have a
think you
cask
forget.
of liquid.
I think you'll find that you rock, Callie.
Oh, I don't have control over Sarah.
Okay,
Well, that could be funny.
get behind your DM line.
My patron is taking control. Oh,
There.
Thank you.
So assuming direct control.
Yes.
I'm
Yeah, her
gonna-
eyes stuck glowing that like golden yellow. I am the
Right.
harbinger.
Attempt to put grid on.
It's taking me over.
How's that? Is that okay?
Yeah, that
That
looks fine.
looks good enough to me. Okay, cool.
Am I allowed control of Sarah? Please?
No. We are gonna take a 10-minute break. I need to lay down.
Okay.
Oh, okay. You feeling okay?
I don't, not really.
Do you want to call
I
here?
don't know, like low blood pressure. Well,
Oh,
That's
You
a
can-
good
yeah, I
one.
kinda
Let's not start again.
Yeah, yeah, that's fine. We can do.
Fine,
Well,
yeah,
I
it's the
see.
start of combat, isn't it? Right?
okay, yeah, I think this is a good idea. We'll end it here. We got a bunch of stuff done, and now we get a dungeon. Woo!
Hell's yeah.
This dungeon looks fun. I'd just like to note though that there is a Bobby in one of the rooms.
The fuck is a
Someone has drawn a penis,
okay? Who's drawing the penis?
an above average penis.
Who's
Yeah.
drawing the penis?
Hey, look.
I'm not going to delete it. I'm just going to.
Oh, that is a chode. Holy shit.
Who's drawing a penis?
What the fuck?
Who is drawing the damn penises?
Yeah,
That's not a penis. That's
It
the hat for
it is
Doug
It is a
Dimmadome.
top hat. It is a top hat for Seraph now.
No! Get the balls off my
He
forehead.
was a dickhead. Come on.
Alright,
Look
get
at
the balls off my forehead.